In March 2026, artificial intelligence startup Anthropic filed a federal lawsuit against the United States military. They moved to block the Pentagon from using their commercial software for domestic surveillance or embedding their models into lethal autonomous drone platforms. The executive branch responded by designating the company a supply chain risk. President Donald Trump posted an administrative directive to Truth Social, ordering every federal agency to immediately cease all business with the lab. Yet, while this legal battle played out in public, Anthropic secretly installed a team of elite engineers on site at the National Security Agency. These engineers are guiding the integration of Claude Mythos into the NSA's signals intelligence infrastructure. Their mandate is to customize AI to penetrate and disrupt critical networks in China and Iran. Amidst this military mobilization, Anthropic has confidentially filed for an initial public offering on Wall Street, aiming for a valuation exceeding $1 trillion. This creates a startling contradiction. Anthropic is suing the Pentagon over civil liberties, while simultaneously helping the NSA weaponize its most dangerous cybersecurity model. Historically, digital defense was limited by the speed of human research. Finding a single zero-day vulnerability required hundreds of hours of manual code review. That bottleneck disappeared with Project Glasswing. Anthropic developed Claude Mythos to autonomously scan code bases for security flaws 10 to 100 times faster than human engineering teams. This chart shows the impact. In early audits, the AI identified over 10,000 high-severity vulnerabilities. The resulting remediation gap is a systemic risk. Humans cannot write patches fast enough to fix what the AI finds, creating a permanent backlog of exploitable security debt. If the model waits for Mythos ever leak, malicious actors would possess an automated engine capable of mass-scale exploitation against global utilities and hospital networks. This reality drives the NSA's offensive defense doctrine. The agency believes the U.S. must map foreign vulnerabilities using AI before adversaries can develop their own Mythos-class models to do the same. A June 2026 executive order formalized this shift, granting the director of the NSA final authority to designate which software systems qualify as covered frontier models for national security oversight. To manage the flood of new vulnerabilities, the order also directs the Treasury Department to establish a permanent cybersecurity clearinghouse to coordinate patch distribution between the government and the private sector. Anthropic's rivals are responding with their own permissive models. OpenAI recently launched GPT 5.5 Cyber, a variant designed specifically for offensive workflows. While standard models refuse dual-use prompts, the Cyber variant actively fingerprints remote systems, attempts local proof-of-concept exploits, and verifies payload delivery. To protect these offensive capabilities from unauthorized use, OpenAI mandated phishing-resistant multi-factor authentication and continuous anomaly monitoring for all its corporate accounts. This technological race is fueling a massive capital surge. Anthropic's monthly revenues have passed $47 billion, funding historic infrastructure deals to lease energy-independent data centers from SpaceX for $15 billion a year. The boundary between a commercial coding tool and a state-sponsored cyber weapon has effectively vanished, trapped in a self-funding loop of geopolitical escalation. In June 2026, Anthropic's Technical Research Division published a report detailing a milestone that moves this conflict beyond human intervention. They have achieved recursive self-improvement, the point where an artificial intelligence system begins autonomously designing, writing, and training its own successor models. The statistics are striking. By May 2026, over 80% of code merged into Anthropic's production codebase was authored by its AI. The speed is overwhelming. While human engineers optimize execution by 4 times, Claude Mythos optimizes its own code 52 times faster. Anthropic's own leadership is now urging the industry and federal regulators to prepare an emergency pause, arguing that the pace of self-improvement is becoming uncontrollable. We have deployed the ultimate cyber weapon behind the walls of the NSA, but as these systems recursively rewrite their own intelligence, the humans supposedly in control are being left behind.